finally gotten me to the point of not caring what anybody thinks and saying, Dante, f it, you're starting. You're doing this. If I had to say what led me to this point, it would be everything I've thrown myself into in terms of learning, in terms of self-educating myself. Things that I threw myself into were books, online articles, YouTube content, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, and probably the most impactful and influential person on me was Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, my homie. You would know that if you've seen my IG stories. And if you haven't, you should. I'd appreciate it. Love you guys. Those are the things that got me to this point in my life where I just don't care anymore and I'm doing what makes me happy and doing what means the most to me. Let's get out. I gotta walk and talk. The short fact of the matter, the books. I read the very first book that started it all for me was Boom by Clay Clark, who was given to me by a family friend, Jesse Gazer. Follow the homie. He's awesome, great guy, love him to death. Love you, Jesse. The second book was The Lean Startup by Eric Rice. And what I learned from that was I had to pivot. What I was focusing on and what I was going to do with my life wasn't what was gonna make me happy and isn't what was gonna make life easier for me. I was thinking short term. I was thinking money. And I don't think that way anymore. The second book was Power of Broke by Damon John. That book gave me insight into what I pivoted to. We'll get into all this stuff. Maybe it sounds unfamiliar, things I'm saying, but we'll get into it down the road. We will. And the most recent book is, like I said, if you saw my IG stories, is Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V. And that was probably the most influential and had the greatest impact on my life. And after that book, it confirming the idea I had already, it really gave me the courage and the self-awareness to just dive in and do it. So that's what I would say got me to this point, guys. We will get into it more in depth as time goes on. But that's what's gotten me to this point of finally not caring what people think and not caring how people look at me. It is what it is. And I'm happy I made this decision to do it. Honey, I'm home. So first off, guys, I'd like to semi-welcome you to my house. Also, if those B-roll shots / transition shots were butt, I apologize. It's my first video ever. Also, I did not think I was going to be driving home in a frigid torrential downpour. My goodness. What was that about? But I'm home now. You guys will see more as the vlogs progress. Until then, back to the story. What's up, guys? I changed. Also, down in my basement now. The third point that really smacked me in the face, it's literally just a fact that everyone knows, but it's a fact in terms of life. And it was just one day I finally realized that you really do only live one time. just sinks in. It's, well, why would I not be happy with what I do every single day? Why wouldn't I do what truly makes me happy? And I finally decided I was vlogging. I was gonna do it. And the point of that is that I also realized I'm 21 years old. I have nothing to look back on. I don't have videos. I don't know what I was thinking on a day in the past, and I don't know why I can't remember the reasons I made this decision or made that decision, or why I did this or why I did that. And vlogging gives me the opportunity to truly document my life. Gives me something to look back on. Oh, well, obviously that's what I was thinking on that day 2 months ago, and this is why I did this and why I did that. And that was a very big component of it for me as well, to be able to look back, to have something to look back on in terms of my life. 2 other main points: my legacy and brand, what I want to leave behind, what I want people to know me as, what I want people to know me for. And I really want people to know who I am and what I stand for, what I'm about, and not people just judge and make judgments and think, oh, Dante's this guy, Dante's that guy. Like, no, I want people to know who I am and really what I stand for and the values and beliefs that I hold dear to my heart. And quite frankly, realizing that I'm only gonna live once scares the shit out of me. Scared the shit out of me. But guess what? You do only live once. So what are you gonna do with it? And guess what? We're all gonna die. But what are you gonna do about it? Okay, one thing I want to get across to you guys. I am not claiming to be a businessman. I'm not claiming to know the tactics, the strategies, the ins and outs to make a business successful. I don't. I'm not claiming to be a life coach. I don't know how you should live your life. I don't know how you should be happy. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn all these things. Well, I can promise you what I am going to be. I'm going to be myself. I'm a 21-year-old junior, and I don't know about Shaq. But what I will be authentic. I'll be transparent. You guys are gonna step into my life. You guys are gonna know all the ins and outs and everything about me. And I promise that. So what I wanna do, I wanna inform you guys on 2 pages that I'm taking from 2 other people's books. First person is the main man, Chad Ochocinco. And if you follow him, he says I love you to all kind of random people, just all day long. And that's something I'm gonna start doing. Just start saying I love you to random people, to my homies, to you guys, to everyone. Because I feel when you show more love and you stop being so hateful and so judgmental to others, it makes the world a better place. And the second one is from Jake Paul. He says, smile every day. And this one I'm still trying to figure out as to what the impact is that it has on you. But I just know that whenever something bad happens in the day, or something bad happens in life overall, maybe you're weak, something stupid, if you just mind yourself to smile and you just kind of shrug it off, it just makes things a lot better. It's a total mood changer. And I'm telling you, just remind yourself that and your day's gonna be a lot brighter. And guys, girls, create your own life. Make it what you want it to be, because there's no other way to do it in this crazy game that we call life. And don't be afraid to be yourself. Be what makes you unique. Let your inner weirdo shine like I'm doing. Just be you. Last but not least, welcome to the lifestyle. Start creating your own. I love you guys. We out here. Peace.